In the long run, we help protect the individual homeowners and the county residents in that hopefully by the time we go through several reviews and work out plans and things like that with the developer, that the product that we're giving the residents is something they can stand behind.
Essentially, I help the developers to bring their projects to fruition and just help them along during the process of plan review and bonding.
When I first came to Roanoke County years ago, a typical project might have about 4 to 6 drawing sheets and a calculations package that involved about maybe 8 or 10 pages. Today the projects have become a lot more complex, the regulations are more complex, the properties we're trying to develop are more complex. So typical, we're looking at one right now that has 105 drawing sheets and has 500 pages of calculations. So for every project that comes through the door, we go through every sheet, every drawing, every line, every calculation and confirm that and verify that it's correct. So when you go through that and you have multiple reviews where we provide them with comments, things they need to take another look at or correct or add more information or whatever, then it goes back through the process and gets resubmitted again. So we keep that process going until we resolve all the issues.
What they'll do is submit a site plan to us, and we will take that and submit it to engineers and planners, Fire and Rescue, the Water Authority, VDOT, and all of those people will send me comments, and then we will submit those through a review letter to the developer and to their civil engineer. And essentially that process goes forward each time until they have completed all the comments and there are no more comments. When they get their approval letter, then we outline a lot of different things that they need to submit to us, and one of them is bonding, and that is a guarantee of either some sort of surety and an agreement for erosion sediment control and also for their site, just to make sure that their project does go to completion, and if not, then the county has the means to go to pull that money from their surety and complete the project.
I think I was asked one time, why do we have to do the review? We know that the engineers are professionals and the builders are professional builders. I think it's important to have another set of eyes to look at and review the engineering that took place by private engineers. But the most important part is how you connect this particular design with the next door. What's the impact downstreams and upstreams of that kind of development?
Well, I think Roanoke County likes to be collaborative. I've worked in other jurisdictions and you really couldn't even contact a reviewer during the review cycle. If you had a question, you just had to wait until the next official review cycle to talk to the reviewer. So we try to be available and we try to be collaborative. And if we see a project that's going through second or third review and things aren't going well, there's more issues and looks like we're developing more and more comments, we try to stop that, have them come in, do face-to-face and try to get it back on the rail.
I feel like our people really work well together. They all, they interact with each other, and sometimes, a zoning problem could also be an engineering problem. And so those people will discuss and get through those things.
One of the things I think Roanoke County does very well is, of all the jurisdictions I've ever worked in, we are probably have the shortest review period. So we can turn projects around much quicker, and I think a lot more detailed review than a lot of jurisdictions.
I love it. I've been doing this for, I think it's 17 years now. It's something I enjoy. I enjoy meeting the people. And, for the most part, developers are very, very kind, and, you run into a few here and there that might get a little upset about things, but, it's been a good job and I've really enjoyed it.